I'm a ghost, and can I just say that I freaking love tacos?
Hey friends, welcome back to another reaction video. I'm your host, Ghostslovetacos. Today we're reacting to something that was recently recommended by one of my good subscribers, Tanya Gray, by Tom MacDonald, called Anarchy. This is of course another spoken word. I have listened to, I believe, 2 spoken words previously, and they're actually really good. Tom is quite the poet. Even listening to the song Hang On, that song had me emotionally attached. Like, the guy does some serious work. But with that being said, guys, let's just hop right into it.
I got away from all the chains they tried to lock me up with. I wasn't made for 9-to-5s or working in construction. I never fit the system, my description is the suspect. I gave him all the finger, then I rode into the sunset. And
I will say, guys, right at the start, obviously this is going to be a powerful message. And, you know, all these spoken words are really well thought of and well written. But seeing Tom with no tattoos is so weird to me. No disrespect, obviously. You know, we all know what Tom MacDonald looks like, right? The big hog tattoo, you know. Just weird not seeing him with tattoos. But, yeah, back into it.
my description is the suspect. I gave him all the finger, then I rode into the sunset. And I don't want to be promoted. I don't need to raise a buck. And I don't want the Christmas bonus or the new company truck. Keep that silly uniform I had to wash and dry. I'm not a brick that's in your wall, but you're a thorn that's in my side. I was born and I comply.
I'm not a brick that's in your wall, but you're a thorn that's in my side. That is great. Back a few seconds, guys.
I had to wash and dry. I'm not a brick that's in your wall, but you're a thorn that's in my side. I was born and I comply with all the orders and defy all of the horrors I survived. I feel like normal's a disguise, and I don't want an application or a half-an-hour lunch or a cubicle to work a job that I don't even love. My veins are full of gasoline. My motor's made of stolen parts. I've tightened all the nuts and bolts, but I don't want to work on cars. The system's trying to smother me, but anarchy is in my heart. They slash my tires and cut my brakes. I'll crash now if it even starts. My boss don't even know that I make music he would care about. He thinks I'm just some stoner stacking boxes in a warehouse. I got dreams and goals and things I'm told are worth to keep aspiring. When music is my full-time job, then nobody can fire me. But
you know, it's really sad, guys. So I forget which job it was, but one of my previous jobs, you know, we had lost like 2 employees. I didn't know them personally, but we had lost like 2 within a matter of a month. And like by, I would say like 2 days later, everybody forgot about those people. You know, obviously the first day everybody was like, oh no, you know, everybody was sad, but within like 2-3 days, everybody forgot about them. The company, like management, just didn't talk about them, like, and they replaced them quick. They weren't jobs specifically that needed to be replaced really quickly, you know, because in customer service, but they were replaced quick. But that just goes to show you how much you really mean to a company. I mean, these big corporate machines, you know, you are just another brick on the wall. That's it. Nothing more to it. You will be replaced in a heartbeat. There's a million other people out there that can do that job, and they don't care.
Right now it ain't hiring, my groceries expiring, my rent is due, my phone is off, the extra shifts are tiring. I know I'm made for more than what my resume reflects. The government is trying to dumb me down with guns and booze and sex. I'm not a salesman, I couldn't sell beer in the prohibition. I've never been the type to make a living off commission. I'm no good at wearing suits or doing taxes for a business. I want to count some money, not the hours and the minutes. I'm not a carpenter, a lawyer, a doctor. I'm not a waiter or a teacher or a cop or a plumber. I'm not a tradesman or an architect, an engineer, a pilot or a mailman. I'm something that don't fit into their perfect little game plan. I'm me. And they can try to kill my spirit with overtime when the barn burns. But if there's one thing I ain't scared of, it is long days and hard work. So they can pay themselves $1 while I only make a cent. But I will stack up all my pennies till they're higher than the fence. Then I'll climb them like a ladder and jump to the other side. Spending.
You know, it's funny. He keeps talking about overtime. Man, I used to work so much overtime. I used to work 16-hour shifts. And at one point, it was so bad that I just had to get another job. I would work a full 8-hour shift. I'd go home for a few minutes, change, go back to my next shift. I'd work another 8 hours. I'd go home. I think I could rest for like 4 or 5 hours. I'd get up and go back to my first job. Like, it was horrible.
nickels that I made on a taxi or hitch a ride, but they never thought they'd see the day I left them to survive and use the system that they built to leave their system all behind.
That's why we love Tom, guys. That's why we love Tom. Obviously, you know, I'm a huge fan of Tom MacDonald. I have nothing bad to say about this. I love all of his spoken words thus far. I think this is the 3rd one you guys have recommended to me, and I really enjoyed it. I really love listening to Tom, especially when he's not singing or rapping. Don't get me wrong, I love hearing him sing and rap. I love his music. But it's nice actually hearing him talk from his heart. That's kind of what this poetry is, right? But with that being said, if you guys have anything else I should listen to, obviously please comment below. I'm more than happy to check it out. Like I said, I do have a bit of a bias for Tom MacDonald, so he tends to go to the top of my music list. With that being said, if you did like my reaction, please feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that silly bell notification, guys. You know, it actually turns out it's like 93% of you are not subscribed. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. Please subscribe. Until next time, Hangover Gang. Peace.